Welcome. It's Phonics with Mrs. Bernstein. It's Thursday, February 25th. You need your yellow word dictation book today. It's the best day of the week. We get to put all of our learning down in our word dictation book today. So remember, the pattern we've been working on this week is AR. So when we see the AR, we know that it says R. So we're going to put that, show my learning today by reading and writing these words. All right, we're going to start out, however, with our decoding of 2-syllable words. So grab your whiteboard, grab some paper, and let's start off with dividing words into syllables. Now, remember, before we divide our word, we have 4-syllable division patterns. Right now, however, we are focusing on the 2 most common division patterns. We've got the most common way to divide words into syllables is between the 2 consonants. However, if that way doesn't work, we will try the next way, which is after the vowel before the consonant. So here's our first word. So write that word down on your whiteboard. Remember, at any point, if you want to try it on your own, pause the video. If you need more time to write the word, pause the video. That's anything, all of your options are to pause and come back, okay? So here we go. The way to divide this one up. Now, remember, we've been working on AR pattern. When we see a vowel followed directly with an R, that means it's going to stay together. R control, that's what we've been working on this week. So we need to underline both the A and the R. We need to learn to recognize that pattern. Keep going through the word. There's our other vowel. All right, mark them with a V. There it is, draw the bridge. All right, look up. Now we need to divide that word into 2 syllables. Remember, the most common way is between the 2 consonants. Oh, we forgot to mark this consonant. Sorry. And then we've got NT is also consonant. That's a blend. Sorry. Okay, so between the 2 consonants. But look, on our bridge, we don't have 2 consonants, even though it looks like we do. So it's going to be after the vowel before the consonant. So it's going to go here, after the vowel, before the consonant. Let's mark our syllable types. This is an R control. So mark it that way, R, and then C for control, R control. And we know this R control vowel pattern says R. Okay, go to the second syllable. We've got a vowel, then a consonant. That is a closed syllable. So we'll have a short vowel sound. Ready? G. R, gar, ment, ment, garment, garment. Now, this might be a word that you've never even heard before, but we still read it anyways. The word garment is actually another word for clothing. We don't use it very often, but that is a new vocabulary word for you, garment. Okay, erase your boards. Here's our next word. There it is. Okay, let's dig in. Take our sort of eyes at the beginning, looking for the vowels. Look, we have an A followed by an R. We have to keep that together. Keep on going. Let's grab the E. Mark them with the V. Draw the bridge. Look up. Mark anything in between. You can also mark that T. Now, remember, our syllable division pattern says the most common way between the consonants, can't do it. I don't have to. So the next way is after the vowel before the consonant. We have to keep the R with the vowel because that's our pattern. AR says R, mark it, R, control. Go to the second syllable, vowel, then a consonant. Closed syllable, mark it. I know this says R. I know this says eh. Here we go. K, R, car, pet, pet, carpet, carpet. Okay, this is not only a 2-syllable word, but we consider this a compound word because the word car and the word pet can also stand on their own with their own meanings, but when you put it together, it has a brand new meaning. So it is a compound word. All right, erase your boards. Open up your word dictation book to Unit 5. We're on the very first page of Unit 5. We are working on that R control, A-R. I want you to go ahead and circle the A-R at the top because every one of our words is going to have the A-R pattern, okay? So let's start off. Here we go. The first word, get your hands ready for pounding and tapping. The first word is part. I will have a large part of the cake. Part. Ready? Part. Tap it out. Art. Part. Let's write it. Art. Part. Okay, if yours matches mine, slide it on over. Art. So when we hear that R sound in all of our words, remember it's going to be the A-R pattern. Okay, we've got way too many lines here in our second word. That means it has to be a multisyllabic word or a word with 2 syllables. So let's give a syllable division line right there just to help us out. Ready for pounding and tapping. The word is market. I really like to go to the farmer's market in the summer. Market. Ready? 2 pounds. Market. First syllable, mar. Tap it out. R. Mar. Let's write it. R. Mar. Second syllable, ket. Ket. Tap it out. K. Et. Ket. Et. Ket. Now, how do we know if that k sound is a C or a K? Well, know that we go back to our cat kite rule. When we hear the k followed by an E or an E sound, we always use the letter K. So our cat kite rule helps us out. Also, if we put a C here, then it would, remember if you have the letter C followed by an E, I, or a Y, it would make the soft sound or S. We don't want that. Market. If yours looks like mine, slide it on over. Market. Market. Okay, here we go. We have too many sound lines. Remember, that means a blend. Ready? Start. I will be at the start of the race. Start. Ready? Start. Tap it out. Art. Start. Write it. Art. Start. If yours looks like mine, slide it on over. Art. Start. Awesome. Good job, friends. All right, let's look at number 4. The word is barn. The animals will sleep in the barn. Ready? Barn. Tap it out. B-R-N. Barn. Let's write it. B-R-N. Barn. Make sure you be careful with the B's and the D's. This is a B. The stick is first. This is our hand shape for the B. B. Notice the stick. There's the stick. The stick and then the curve. Do not write a capital B. This is not a word that should be capitalized. Slide it on over. B-R-N. Barn. All right, let's take a look at the last word. The last word is yard. The snow is melting in my front yard. Ready? Yard. Tap it out. Y-R-D. Yard. Let's write it. Y. Y is a basement letter. Let it drop down there, just like the P. Y-R-D. Now, there's our D, the dot. This is our hand shape for D. D. The dot is first, so it's a D. Yard. If yours matches mine, slide it on over. Yard. Yard. Okay, let's go back and reread our words. Let's start at the top. Number 1 says part. Market. Market. Start. Barn. Yard. All right, great job with that. I do want to talk quickly about our first grade reading fluency book. So this week, remember this book can be used throughout the week. Not everything has to be done today. You can track your number of words per minute. I have an example here. So maybe the first time I read the story, The Farm, I was able to read 60 words in 1 minute. This was what we call a cold read. I hadn't done anything. I hadn't practiced it. After I've practiced it 3 or 4 times throughout the week, notice I was able to do a hot read at 100 words. So our story this week is titled The Circus. You can view the video. You can mark it up if you need to. I've talked about all the syllable patterns. Next week, our new syllable pattern will be vowel R control again, but we will be focusing on IR. So So you're going to notice that IR makes the sound. Okay, and then you can also read it here without the words or without the numbers if you would prefer. And here are the comprehension questions. Make sure you go ahead and work on those as well. All right, I will see you all soon. Keep learning, keep working hard. Bye.